always fun to be able to present to you items that make life a little bit easier. And what I love about this next item is that if you are maybe prepping foods, lunches, those kinds of things at home. Maybe you like to cook at home, and then when you have leftovers, how do you keep them in a way that makes it easy for you to reach and get them very easily? That's where the Wrapmaster Elite Universal Kitchen Wrap Dispenser comes in. And it's a long name, but what it is it allows you to pull out that plastic wrap, that wax paper, or that foil paper without having to fiddle with the original package, without having to worry about that open blade that the original package comes in. And you can easily wrap sandwiches and leftovers and those things very simply. We've got it for you in red. This is teal. We have it in white. We also have black. This one is lavender. And we have it for you in rose. Free shipping, flex pay of $7.32. And these are just back in stock this week. We literally cannot keep them. So John Florell is joining us to help make life in the kitchen a lot easier. Hi, John.
Hey, Tamara, good morning, or good afternoon, I guess now.
Yes.
Look at this. I just wrapped up a peanut butter and jelly sandwich as you were talking there. Here's how simple it is. You see, most people have this problem, right? You take that box of wax paper or tin foil or plastic wrap, you bring it home from the store, you put it in the drawer, and the next thing you know, the box ends up all torn up. You've got that razor sharp edge that you're supposed to tear it off with, but you never can. And that's if you can ever find the end of the roll and get it started, right?
Yes.
I mean, here's the best part about Wrapmaster is you don't need the box. So you take the roll, whatever it is, up to 250 square feet of any national or brand name plastic wrap, tin foil, or parchment paper or wax paper. Take it out of the box and throw the box away because it's dangerous. It's got that sharp razor blade on it. Now you're going to put it in the Wrapmaster. And it's so simple to do. There's an opening cartridge. All you do is slide it in. The instructions, everything are there to show you how to do it. It's so simple. You just close the cartridge, pull out what you need, place your sandwich down on the wrap. All you're going to do is wrap it, snap the lid shut. It cuts it off perfectly. And you've got a perfectly wrapped sandwich in literally seconds. Wow. I mean, it's that quick and easy. I got to do this real quick. I'm just going to hit this.
Yes.
And we're going to see what happens
and
here.
This is what we're talking about. And this is the thing. What I love about this is that not only is it really easy, but it's also big enough to hold even the larger rolls. This can hold up to the 300 square foot rolls of your plastic wrap or your foil or your wax paper. So very simply, it's always gonna be there for you, and it always stays nice and neat, which I like. This is something that you can even leave out on the counter. So if you do want to be able to reach for it and get it very easily, it's beautiful enough to leave out on the counter, which is why you have so many color options here. And which is also why it's a customer pick, and it sells out, we get them back in. It sells out, we get them back in. These are just back in stock because they just make something that should be so simple. You know, should be just wrapping something in foil or wrapping something in plastic wrap. It should be very simple, but when you are fighting with the box and the plastic and it's all getting staticky and you cut yourself, you just say, this is ridiculous, there's gotta be an easier way. That's why Wrapmaster is a customer pick. John, we're coming back to you to see and hear more.
You know, here's the thing about it, and commercial kitchens have used Wrapmaster, our commercial version, for years. We designed this for the homeowner. It's so simple. All you're gonna do is wrap it, snap it, and the sandwich is wrapped. And not only just for wrapping sandwiches, I mean, that's a simple way to do it, but I'm gonna show you a couple quick features. It makes it simple because we put these two little indentations in here. I don't know if you can see those, where your fingers can get inside and grab that, foil or the
plastic wrap.
Plastic wrap. All you're gonna do is wrap it, you close the lid, and here's the nice thing about it too, is very hygienic. You don't have to worry, you don't even have to use your hand. If you're doing chicken or something, you can use your elbow. It's so simple. It stays put on your countertop because we've got these silicone feet at the bottom so it stays stable. And here's the great thing about it too. If you have leftovers, like we all do, okay, maybe it's a leftover salad, place it in front of Wrapmaster. You don't even have to move it. All you do is pull out the plastic, you wrap the bowl up, it controls. now you have control over your plastic wrap. I mean, how
Mm-hmm.
many times have you taken out of that box, you tear it, and first of all, you tear off way too much or way too little. Now
Yes.
you know exactly how much you need. You pull it out over the edge of the dish, you snap the lid closed, it cuts it off perfectly. And when I say take control of your plastic wrap, I'm talking control, because plastic wrap is great. It works great. Look at this. I've got beans in here. I'm going to tip it over to show you. There's no leaks when you're using Wrapmaster, because you can seal it's almost like putting a lid on that little bowl. It holds it inside. And any size that you want to do, think about all the things we use our plastic wrap for. It's not just for plastic, but here's just some ideas. That leftover cheese, you take a couple slices off. Look at this. You wrap it, you snap it, you get that airtight seal. It puts it airtight so you can keep that in the fridge longer. That leftover cake, maybe it's that birthday cake that's left over from Ty's birthday the other day. Look at this. Pull it out, you wrap it, you snap it, it covers it up perfectly. So now you control the plastic wrap instead of it, wrapping all over you. But it's
Yes.
not just for plastic. Here, let me show you this, because I have one in 3 different colors at home, okay?
Okay.
I've got a white one, a red one, and I have that new, this is the one my
The
wife loves.
rose. Yes.
I have the tin foil in this one, and I keep this out by the grill. It comes with everything you need, by the way. So different size rolls have different size tubes inside. We give you these separate, they're all inside the package. So whether it has a small tube like a tin foil or the larger ones for the plastic wrap, it fits inside there. And now all you do is pull out what you need. If you're gonna do some potatoes on the grill, or maybe in the oven, you wanna wrap them up in foil, or maybe it's that corn on the cob, throw a pat of butter in there, season it up, wrap it, snap it. You're not wasting anything. You don't have to, it takes no time at all. And here's what I love too. Maybe it's that leftover lasagna. You want to pop it in the oven. Well, you want to cover it so it doesn't splatter all over your oven. Place that in front, wrap it, snap it. You've got a perfectly sized cover that's not overly sized. You don't have to wrap it under or tear some off. And also, cookie sheet. How
Mm-hmm.
many times do you take out 2 feet too much to cover a
Mm-hmm.
cookie sheet? And
Yes.
not only for the tin foil, here, look at this, parchment paper, wax paper, maybe you're making some cookies. I love this because you can pull out just the right amount, snap it
Yes.
off, you're not wasting anything.
I love the idea, John, that you just gave us of having different colors for the different types of
Right.
paper that we're gonna have, because it does make sense. A lot of you are calling in for the red. That's why I'm showing it to you here. And if you wanna go ahead and get that red, please do. But maybe you will do the plastic wrap in the white, and then your foil in the red, and then you choose another color for your parchment paper. And think about it, you might not use parchment paper as often as you use the others. So if that's the case and you're keeping that old box, it gets withered and tired and torn. And when you do go to use it, it's just a mess. This just keeps everything pulled together, no pun intended. It keeps everything pulled together so easily. And I wanted you to see, this is what John was talking about, the fact that you've got a space for your fingers. See those little indentions right there where my thumbs
Yep.
are? That's where the plastic or the foil is coming from. So you don't have to worry about having to fight and lose that edge, because it's always gonna be there for you. I know a lot of you are on the phone. Keep shopping, we're gonna go ahead and see more, but you can even hold up to the 300 square foot rolls in this.
Oh yeah, well, up to 250 square feet is
Okay.
what I tell everybody. But
Okay.
different rolls, different manufacturers might be different, depending on the thickness. But it's most store brands or national brands. You can see mine. I keep mine out back here all the time by the cutting board. But if you do want to store it, they'll fit in any standard size drawer. All you do is slide it in. You can close the drawer. It's always inside there if you don't want them out on your countertop. But Tamara, take a look at this. I've got this huge, beautiful sub left over from game day the other day. I
Mm-hmm.
want to save this. Look at this. You can take, because you control, if you have a 4-inch plate or a 4-inch dish that you want to cover, you can. If you've got one 3 feet long that you want to cover, you can do that too, because now you have control over your plastic wrap. Maybe it's the leftover beans, or maybe, how about this? You never seem to go through all the fruit on a fruit dish like this.
Mm-hmm.
Place it in front of Wrapmaster. All you do is pull it out, you wrap it, You snap it, and the job's done. And that gives you an airtight seal. This is drum tight.
Yes.
Okay, it's not like it's going to leak. Or here's another great idea: your melons. Listen, if you cut a melon in half and place it on a plate like this, you know it dries out over time on the inside.
Yes.
Watch this. All you do is take this out, you place it on the table, you set it right down on top of the plastic, you wrap it, you snap it, no more wasted, and no more air is going to get to that in the fridge. It's going to keep it fresher longer. And at the price of food these days, I mean, the cost of everything, we're all trying to save as much as we possibly can at home because, you know, for leftovers, it makes it so simple. Or just wrapping up the kids' sandwiches as they're heading out the door to school.
Yes.
That's why professional kitchens have used these for years. You can see why. It's the time that it saves you, but it's also the money that it saves you too.
Well, you can see the ease of it. I mean, it's hard to get easier than this. And that's why it's a customer pick. It's easy to use. You're not overusing the plastic wrap or the foil or the parchment, and you're helping to prolong your food. John, thank you for this. Stay close, though. I know that you've got more for us, so we'll see you again coming up in just a few moments. But as you're shopping, choose your color. Red is very popular, as it always is in the kitchen. This is teal. This is white. We also have it for you in black, lavender, and this is that new rose that's very pretty. It's just a really, really soft rose, okay? 703-112 is the item number, and you've got it on FlexPay for about $7 and change. Also, something else when it